Welcome to the world of unstoppable machines, roaring chainsaws, and fearless lumberjacks. This is where giant trees fall and raw lumber is transformed. Let the logging action begin. Welcome to Saw Masters. The wind howls, snow blankets the ground, but the machine doesn't stop. The blade digs deeper like steel claws shredding through the frozen wood. Each trimmer is a warning. The fall is near. The operator steps back, eyes locked on the giant. And then, crack. The fateful sound rips the silence, and the massive trunk crashes down, shattering the snow below. A chilling, razor-precise performance that leaves you breathless. A massive tree, towering and strong. But today, it meets its match. With the mighty Husqvarna chainsaw in hand, the operator begins the first deep cut. The blade bites through the solid trunk with raw precision. Step by step, notch by notch, the giant starts to give way. And then, a final roar, and it crashes down. Power, control, and respect for the forest. This is timber work at its finest. In the dense and quiet forest, a worker wearing a hard hat faced a huge tree trunk, then started the chainsaw. The sound was loud. Each cut was decisive. The saw blade was deeply cut into the solid wood. Sawdust flew up. After a few tense minutes, the tree trunk began to shake, tilted, and fell into the deep forest with a loud bang. flames wrapped around the tree, glowing orange and red like ghostly ribbons in the wild. The young man, rather than fearing it, seemed to dance with danger itself. Each swing of the axe landed sharply, but the scorched trunk gripped the blade like it refused to let go. One strike, and the axe was stuck, frozen in place. He struggled, pulled hard, every muscle tense just to free it. The fire still burned, and the game with flames was far from over. The worker hangs from the top of a towering tree, secured with a sturdy safety rope. Using a chainsaw, he cuts away the top of the tree that is reaching straight up into the sky. When the top breaks off, it falls sideways, shaking the foliage below in the howling wind. Sheaf HR02, a 1.5-ton mini-machine with the spinning power of steel. Compact, but far from weak, the 1.5-ton Sheaf HR02 mini excavator is fitted with a steel cone splitter, a deceptively simple tool with immense power. As the mechanical arm extends, the cone spins rapidly like a vortex, boring deep into solid logs. The cone splitter doesn't need brute force. Rotation alone is enough to crack the log wide open. Whether it's fresh cut or aged wood, the HR02 handles it cleanly and precisely. In forest clearings or tight work sites, this mini excavator moves with ease, performing clean and decisive splits. The combination of compact form and powerful spinning tech makes the Sheaf HR02 an ideal choice for semi-professional wood processing, especially in limited or rugged terrain. The Multitech 1620 SS, model year 2012, roars to life like a steel beast awakened. Its powerful hydraulic arm lowers with precision, gripping the heavy log in an iron embrace. In a flash, the circular saw, sharp as a razor, screams through the air and slices the thick log cleanly, without hesitation. Immediately, the cut section is driven into the splitting chamber. Their cross-shaped steel wedges show no mercy. They drive through the wood with brutal force, splitting it in halves, quarters, and more, transforming raw timber into uniform firewood. Each crack resounds like bone snapping, echoing through the workshop, dry, powerful, and unrelenting. It all happens in seconds, precise, relentless, efficient. The Multitech 1620 SS is more than a machine. It is a symbol of mechanical dominance, a purpose-built firewood processor that never stops. building a horizontal log splitter using a kit from West Hydraulic. The machine is in action, mounted on a sturdy metal frame. A powerful hydraulic cylinder pushes the logs against a hardened steel wedge. With each pull of the lever, the wood snaps cleanly, splitting into 2 or 4 pieces depending on the setup. The operator carefully places each log on the bed while the wedge slices through with impressive but controlled force. Splinters fly, the engine hums with vibration, and the entire system works with robust efficiency. The 2-Tyrex hydraulic log splitter operates smoothly with a simple yet effective control lever system. The operator lifts the lever, immediately triggering a powerful hydraulic push that presses the log firmly against the sharp splitting wedge. The wedge quickly and decisively splits the log cleanly in half, producing a clear cracking sound. Each half separates rapidly and neatly. This process repeats continuously, ensuring high splitting efficiency while maintaining operator safety. A massive tree stands firm, but not for long. The powerful claw machine clamps down, gripping the trunk like a predator. With one powerful lift, it rips the tree from the earth, roots and all. Efficiency meets raw strength in this breathtaking display of modern machinery. The excavator moves with calculated precision. Its hydraulic arm lowers, jaws opening wide like a predator. With a firm grip, it clamps onto the thick stump. The ground cracks as the machine lifts, roots tearing from the soil in a burst of power. Dust and debris scatter, and in seconds, the stubborn stump is out, conquered by steel and strength. In a quiet backyard corner, an old tree stump sits stubbornly, blocking space and spoiling the view. Now, The stump grinder is ready for action. The engine roars to life, and the grinding wheel spins fast. Sharp steel teeth bite deep into the solid wood. Guided with precision, the machine steadily wears down the stump, layer by layer. Wood chips scatter through the garden sunlight. In just minutes, the stubborn stump disappears completely, leaving a smooth, clean surface ready for new grass, flowers, or a fresh family retreat.